things started coming off their first win of the season a week ago. And we'll be watching the performance of this backfield, most notably this man, the veteran at running back. A very strong game running the football in that victory for him a week ago.
Over 100 yards and a touchdown. You'll take that every single time, especially when it concludes in a victory.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And, gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder in this organization, are they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late-season push. It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already. Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run on third down with Brown. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The Texans at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action, Mills. Now, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Houston set to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points count. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Mills throw taken in by Jarwin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. 10-0 to score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. To throw, Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he is going to have a Texans first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Off the play fake, Mills. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
first down by Emmanuel Sanders. And how about this, partner? He's played 13 seasons in the NFL. He stuck around really by just finding his role in each locker room he's been in and excelling at it. One more big season, and he could move into the top 50 receivers of all time.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many... come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Mills. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Now, I'm not going to say you... A first down throw for Mills. Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Brown going up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Mills. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Over the middle here to Brown. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Right back to Brown. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Handing it off to Brown. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not. And now out comes Houston. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point. First down, Mills. This will be caught by Brown. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They give it to Brown, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mills. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Mills. He'll complete this one to Collins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Mills. He's got room past the 30, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. An inside give, Brown. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mills now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to have a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Mills. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And we talked earlier in those first couple of weeks about how he fits in with this new offense. He's insisted he could be the lead guy. He just needs the carries to prove it. And he's certainly gotten some looks here early, and he's taking advantage.
He'll buy some time right. Outright completes it to Jarwin. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Mills to throw it. Got a man, it's Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play fake, Mills. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Houston's offense taking over again. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw again on second down. Mills. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Brown. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Play action now, Mills. Now he's forced out left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And quickly, they get to the line. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And got his man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Mills. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mills to throw for it on 4th. Touchdown, Texans. Emmanuel Sanders from 17 yards out. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. Mills on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Mills now on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. 3rd and long for Mills. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And you look back over